Hello, freak bitches. Don't you know if you like read? Here it is.
Yeah.
Because it's just so interesting. To approach the approach to combat and everyday life should be the same.
What
What
that's a yeah. That's
the approach to combat and everyday life should be the same. That's intense.
That's intense. Yeah.
It was a little too intense.
I have a real interesting one on my Instagram. I don't know if you can pull it up.
Is that the guy who touched a girl for the first time? That video?
No, but it is a lady with. It's a holiday one, but it's interesting. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that guy that touched a girl? Did you get permission to put him on your?
No.
I should probably take
I
it
just.
down.
I
I should probably take down that
Christmas
one
one.
that you made me put up.
The Christmas one?
Yeah. Isn't that one's pretty interesting.
The one where the girl, the one that you should. Oh, when you ho it up for Xmas.
But I mean, it's interesting. Watch it.
Okay. What are you doing to me? Shut this off. Shut this off. What is wrong with you, Tom? You and your wife. First of all, you're both fucking hilarious. But you guys are both so specific.
Yeah.
You guys have the funniest, silliest fucking show because you're both so specific.
Thanks. Yeah.
Like the things that you just decide. Like you're wearing a shirt. Tom's wearing a shirt that says "just Glassin" on it.
I'm just glassing, bro.
Now, Glassin is a term that like hunters use when they get up on a ridge and they look for things.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, well, that's weird. Like, what did you? I thought maybe you bought that in some convenience store when you were in Alaska,
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah.
This would be a silly gimmicky shirt to it. But no, this is a shirt like from your fucking podcast.
It is. Yeah. It's
Tell the story because
okay.
it's so silly.
Every week we get submitted hundreds of emails with links to videos like that, right? Like,
Right.
I mean, so many emails. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? And the internet's this endless pool of stuff to pull from. And then we have our producer, Blue Band. I don't know if you know that. That's our producer's name.
Blue Band?
Yeah, because it used to be Red Band.
There was a Yellow Band for a while.
And now there's Blue Band. So Blue Band then will go through a lot of this stuff and edit down, let's say, like a 5-minute YouTube video into like maybe 6, 10 to 15-second clips. And so we're just always looking at stuff, and it's, we like a range of things are engaging to us. Well, we got this hunter. His name is Fred Eichler, I think. And
Yeah.
he's an avid bow hunter.
He hunts with a traditional bow, like a recurve bow.
So that's right. One of the most preeminent recurve bow hunters.
Yeah,
right?
it's either a recurve bow or it might be a stick bow.
What is it? Yeah, no, it's incredible how that technology evolved. But
Yeah, so there's a lot of these guys, like this guy you're talking about,
Yeah.
the Glassin guy. He still uses like one of those primitive bows, but he's just so good he can get away with it.
it says, I mean, this bio is incredible, but in this video, it starts with him. He shoots a moose, and it drops quick, and he fucking comes close to coming in his pants, right? Like he makes a sound that you can't. He goes like he's.
Can you show it to us?
Yeah.
But are you allowed to play it online? Did you get pulled from anything?
No.
From playing it on YouTube?
No, and we also play. I mean, the audio is what's incredible. But then he starts talking about Glassin, and he's like, we were just coming around the meadow. We were just glassing, and then we were like, let's glass. And he keeps going, glass, and glass, which is looking through binoculars, which we discovered. But then we played it so much, people, like I would post a picture of myself, like I'm about to go on stage, and they're like, are you glassing? And like, or, like if you talk to somebody, like, what'd you do today? I'm like, oh, I hung out. And they're like, glassing? And you're like, yeah. So then it morphed into meaning like just chilling.
Chilling?
Yeah. And I don't know, it just kind of, it picked up from there.
You
So-
guys have so many of these, though.
So
I always
many
have to
silly
ask you,
insight.
okay, what's the deal with jeans?
Yeah.
Like,
I know, it's so stupid.
everybody's calling everybody jeans. Like, when you guys were on and you had to explain it to me, it was fucking hilarious.
Do you know what the latest thing is with that?
No.
First, we had an electrician over at the house, and whenever you're in the house, you're called to your spouse. I'd be like, Jeans, do you know? Because that's what I call her. So then she walked down the stairs, and he goes, Jean, would you like me to put the? And we just let it go. We called her Jeans, but then we started going to Starbucks and ordering our drinks. This is just like a stupid thing, like that we told our listeners we do. We do this regularly just to amuse ourselves, which is we'll call them Jeans, and then say thank you mommy or I love you mommy at the end, and no one ever, the order happens so fast and it's so like programmed that they never say like, what did you say? So like when I pull up, They're like, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you? I'll be like, hey, Jeans, I want to get an iced coffee, extra ice, and what do you want? A double tall soy latte. Okay, that'll be a $6.70. I'm like, thanks, mommy. And then I just pull up. So we told them we did that. People sent us videos of them doing it. Fucking hilarious. Like, a guy like getting his he was talking to a bill pay place, and he's like, hey mommy, I don't understand what this bill means. And the other guy's like, yeah, so that first section, like, they don't even address that you're calling someone mommy or Jeans or saying thank you mommy or I love you mommy. They're like, okay, have a good day. Like, they just, it speaks more to almost how pre-programmed customer service becomes, you know?
Yeah.
They're not even acknowledging that you're saying something ridiculous to them.
No, they're not. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But also, like, what do you say when someone says something like that to you? You probably, like, you're so scrambled.
I think so, yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
You're like, what?
It started off not making any sense, but then it picked up and made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like, well, clearly you can talk English.
Right.
And then it gets to the end, he calls you mommy. And you're like, whoa, what happened?
One time we called the Renaissance in Cincinnati.
The hotel?
The hotel, because the year before, a few months before my son was born, we were there for a wedding. And Christina had like a 30-second fart. So she was very pregnant. We came back and we talked about it, and we decided it deserved its own name, so it's called the Cincinnati Fart.
Oh, Jesus.
And we figured out what room number we were in, and we called the hotel, and I go, the lady goes, like, can I help you? I go, I want to stay there, but I want to commemorate the Cincinnati Fart. And she goes, I'm sorry, what was that? And I go, I want to stay in this room. I think it's room 618 because the Cincinnati Fart happened there. And she goes, I'm just having a little trouble. What was that? She goes, the what? And I'm like, the Cincinnati Fart. And she's like, can you spell it for me? And I go, yeah, F-A-R-T. And she stayed professional. Like, she was like, oh, okay. I'll see what I can do.
She has to.
Yeah, she didn't.
They probably have cameras on you.
Yeah,
Work at the Renaissance.
Yeah.
You can't go, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you wasting my time?
Well, I did have a flooring guy. I go, can you do this floor for me? And he's like, oh, I can send you some samples. And I go, great. And he goes, who do I send it to? I go, it's your mom's house. And he was like, what was that? And I go, your mom's house? He goes, my mom's house. I go, no, that's the name of our company. Your mom's house. And I go, yeah. And he was like, all right, you have a good day. And he hung up the phone. And I go, okay. Like, I wasn't trying to, for him it was a totally normal, I wasn't trying to be funny. I go, no, that's the name of the company.
He didn't want to listen.
He was like, okay, you have a good day. Like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I go, okay.
Did you try, you let him hang though. You should have said, it's actually the name of a podcast we have.
No,
it's called Your Mom's House.
We tried to explain it, but
like, you can go look it up on iTunes. It's very popular.
He was pretty quick with like, this is a
he?
joke. And I go, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He grew up with a lot of your mom jokes.
Yeah, he did.
He's not buying it.
Not buying it.
Seems like a guy that just didn't get it.
Can you play, Fred? Will you play his audio? The Glassin guy? Yeah.
Where do you have it on your thing?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Okay, what is the name of the video?
It's called...
See how it's saved on his phone?
I'll tell you. Give me one moment. I'll look
Tom Segura at the Ice House tonight, sold out. I'm at I'm doing Dom Herrera's show tonight.
And you're at the
Laugh Factory.
Tomorrow.
Right?
Yeah.
With Duncan Trussell and Tony Hinchcliffe.
Got a couple of...
This one, Moose down on 22nd.
This should be it.
Okay, crank it up. Okay, that looks like a compound bow.
Really?
Yeah, let's see.
I got a bowling cow right there.
Couldn't tell, it was moving really quick. Yeah, that's a compound bow. See the cams at the top of the bow? That's not a primitive bow at all. That's a super modern bow. I think.
But this dude knows how to do this. He's
he's a professional bow hunter. I've seen this guy on TV a ton of times.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a TV show that I watch. Dude, if you go over to my house, you think I'm a crazy person.
You change your profile pic.
Yeah, it's a silly picture of me with camo on my face, hiding in the trees.
I'm trying to make sure this is the right video. I'm looking.
As we're going through the trees, every once in a while I stop and I can still see the moose through the trees. I know we're blended in good. We've got
when does it get good?
That's what I'm. It's archery. Is this it? Archery moose down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming up.
Angling down.
Here's where
Yeah.
Start
There
out
you
on
go.
my knees and I
Go
realize
there.
I've got.
Here we go. Okay, it's about to get good. So you get the full shot.
Oh, yes.
Wait. It's countdown to getting real funny.
I just smoked her. Watch her. She's gonna go down. I put a muzzle right through her lungs.
Jesus.
I know, it's intense. I don't like this part.
No way. Yes! Have you ever seen a moose go down that quick? No. Holy cow! Holy cow is right. That is awesome. We got out here early morning. Look at the meadow. This is why we came up here. We've been slipping along this big, huge meadow. Big, long, tall meadow. We've been slipping along here, just glassing. And all of a sudden, literally, I didn't even put my head net on. I'm like, we're just glassing these big, huge meadows. Let's just keep going. Let's glass. I'm glassing. I'm like, holy smokes, I got a moose. And I'm like, oh man, it's a bull. And I'm like, no, it's a cow. We got a cow right there. That was unbelievable. We came right around this tree. She was.
Is a cow more significant than a bull?
No, unless he only had a tag for a cow.
Oh,
It depends on why he shot a cow, not a bull. Sometimes it depends on the unit. Depends on how many cows they have versus how many bulls they have. They might want people to kill cows.
Oh.
They probably want a certain amount of cows to be killed a year. They have weird.
Who decides that?
Yeah, it's Fish and Game Department.
They go, we have too many of
Depends
this.
entirely on where you are. Depends entirely on what part of the world you're in.
And then do you report it?
Yep. Yeah, you tag. You tag an animal. Like say if you shoot a moose, that's a moose. This one I shot in British Columbia.
Really?
Yeah. And you have a tag, and you take that. You have to pay for it, and they allot a certain amount of them. Some places they have what's called over the counter.